It's Edward Broski, and I'm asking good questions. So, what does a $2.5 billion chip smuggling ring tell you about the real value of AI? Yi Xian Liawo, or Wally to his friends and fellow alleged conspirators, and I'm definitely going to call him Wally because I cannot pronounce his name. Wally co founded Supermicrocomputer in 1993 and built it into one of the biggest AI server companies on Earth. Federal agents arrested him March 19th for an operation straight out of a spy novel, though not a very good one nor believable one if it wasn't reality, because his team used hairdryers. Yes, hairdryers, though we currently don't know which models of hairdryers, but I'm sure they will be very popular on Amazon. He used these hairdryers to peel serial numbers off of Nvidia AI servers full of H200 and B200 GPUs. And his team stuck the labels onto dummy machines and then shipped the originals with the actual Nvidia chips in them to China through a front company in Southeast Asia. $2.5 billion in illegal sales just since 2024. $500 million in servers moved to China in just 3 weeks. Text messages showed that Wally urged his team to, and I quote, speed these up before May 13th because new Trump export restrictions were coming. When your compliance strategy involves a deadline countdown and an unknown model of hairdryer, you have made some very questionable life choices. Wally resigned from the Supermicro board the day after his arrest. Day after. There are currently 3 defendants in total. Wally, another person named Ting Wei Sun, are in custody. The third person, Stephen Chang, is a fugitive who fled to Asia. Every one of those faces 20 years, which seems light to me. Supermicrocomputer Inc. stock cratered 33%, hit a 52-week low of under $20. Short sellers made roughly $860 million in a single day. But the story gets better. Because this is not just a wild one off story, this is a devastating one because Fortune reported today that Supermicro has done this before. In 2006, the company pled guilty to exporting computer components to Iran, there's a name fresh from the news, using the exact same playbook. Although I don't think it had hair dryers, that's pending further investigation. Routed shipments through a neighboring country. In this case, it was Dubai as the pass through. 6 separate shipments of servers, motherboards, and chassis to the UAE, knowing that full well they were headed to Iran. So they must have faced massive penalties, right? Criminal fine, $150,000. Civil fine, $125,000. OFAC penalty, $179,000. Add all that up, and it's roughly the cost of a nice condo. It's not exactly a deterrent for a company that is literally doing billions in revenue, which is why they went and did it again. The AI infrastructure build out created something that nobody put in their supply chain models, a criminal market for processors. Nvidia ships about 3.5 million data center GPUs a year. Global demand is roughly triple that, which is why they're so hard to get. Export controls are supposed to keep advanced chips out of China, plus they're supposed to be making their own. Instead, they turned NVIDIA GPUs into contraband with a built-in premium. The same incentive structure that drives narco trafficking is now playing out in semiconductors, something I never thought I'd be able to utter. Every export restriction adds another zero to the black market price. Supermicro says it is cooperating with the investigation. The company itself was not named as the defendant because, wow, they must not be guilty. They did appoint a new compliance officer, Deanna Luna, the same day that Wally resigned. I'm sure she's having a great first week. When your company has a 20-year pattern of smuggling technology to sanctioned countries, and the only thing that changed was the destination, cooperating kind of starts to sound like a strategy for managing consequences rather than preventing them. But until next time, keep asking good questions.